Then he went away and then came back again. And that was it, like, really.
A lot of the kids in Liverpool, apparently, when I was over there, were a little disappointed that you haven't been back to the Cavern for so long to sing there. Why is it?
Well, why is it? Because we've got the so. If we played at the Cavern every so often, we'd never get to Australia or America or anywhere else. We've got to make a choice, you know. And most of those people that are complaining weren't there when we were originally there anyway.
I can't remember, there's so many, you know, it's ever since last September, you know, everything's been exciting. I think when we got to America we found that they'd gone potty. And when we got back to Britain last October, we'd been touring Sweden, and when this Beatlemania thing started, you know, we didn't hear about it because we were away, and we just landed in London, everybody was there smashing the place up. That was good.
Well, look, fellows, you've had this talent, of course, potential talent some years ago, but in your wildest dreams, did you ever anticipate that you would reach the stage that you have reached now?
No. You know, nobody imagines anything like this.
What about your act tonight at the Centennial Ball, your concert? How long will it last tonight? Your own particular segment?
About
30 minutes
each house. Only one house, two
hours.
30 minutes each.
And are you constantly changing your act, or is it?
We change it according to each sort of, sometimes city or state, or depending on what records are most popular. We usually change the order because they've only got the same amount of records released in each place anyway.
Gentlemen, there's one question I would like to ask you.
This is the girl who's going to present the ring, the Adelaide South Australian jewellers.
Have a seat.
We think she looks a bit like Ringo.
Not like it.
And she's going to present an opal ring to Ringo, which the South Australian jewellers retail or something. So
Hello. Hello, Ringo. Look, have you got your sticks?
Gentlemen, there's one question I do want to ask you. Now, you've broken through the sound barrier, as it were, in America. They used to call Nashville, Tennessee the home of sound, which I guess it still is, but you've really broken through the sound barrier in America. Now, last week I made a comment that you could possibly be the rear guard of other groups to come out from England. Now, would you like to comment on that? I'm not going to mention any group's name.
Well, no, I think it's happened already.
Well, it's happened in the States, isn't it?
How do you mean the rear guard?
Well, Rolling Stones, Undertakers, you know.
Usually the next to come out after us, you know, are Dave Clark and Jerry, but Jerry's already been
Jerry's
here.
been.
So the next mob will probably be the Searchers, the Rolling Stones, Brian Poole and Chandler, I reckon.
Would it be fair to ask you which was the biggest group next to you, naturally, when you left England?
The Stones at the moment.
The Rolling Stones?
Yeah, they took over from Dave Clark about a month ago.
Brian Epstein, how did Brian did he discover you all individually and put you together as a group?
No, we'd already made My Bonnie and all those other rubbishy records for Polydor. And the sort of kids from the Cavern and round about Liverpool were going into his record shop and saying, have you got My Bonnie by the Beatles, you know, this goes on for hours. So he got interested because they kept going in every day. And he asked one of the kids, who were we? And he thought we were German. And he came round and we were playing at the Cavern, which is about 100 yards away.